Hey, what's up, y'all? So today I want to talk to you guys about my past, how I've been trading, um, and how my performance has been. I want to talk to you guys about performance. So this video might be an hour, 2 hours long, but I want to go over basically what I've learned and the type of work I had to put in. I want to go over some things that I've learned while being a 20-year-old day trader. I want to share my experiences with you, and I want to just talk about some things. So let's get it. Let's start. So I don't really have any questions from everyone. So these are just going off of me, and since you guys are in my private channel, okay, first off, I do understand, so this video, I'm gonna post this video as my public YouTube, so you guys can actually watch it. But I do have some private videos. I have some private videos that you guys can watch. Um, if you guys want to watch it, these are private videos because they have explicit content where you guys could actually retain information and you guys can make money off of those videos. So I hid them in the private video YouTube, the private YouTube. So you guys have to pay me about $1,000, $1,500 to get access to those videos because like I said, you guys could retain. And I'm not saying you guys are going to make money just by watching a YouTube video, because that's never the case. You will never watch a YouTube video and instantly start making money off of it. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. So no, I'm not trying to um I'm not well yeah, I do want to promote. So if you guys want to get access to those videos, feel free. Those videos are for you can entertain yourself by watching those videos, learn, vibe. They're not that entertaining. They're kind of boring, but you watch those videos, you can learn from them. You could just watch how I go about my routines. You could just watch the videos. That's all it is. But it does cost 1,500 to get access to those. So I will always push that because I could use the money, and you guys could get access to those videos that are private. So anyways, this video I'm going to post to my public area because I'm not really giving out too much, but I will be dog. I just like I said, this could take a while, but I just want to share this information, as much information as I can with y'all. So if y'all don't know who I am, my name is Justice Jefferson. My name is Justice Jefferson, and I am 20 years old, okay, and as we know, the year to date to year, current date today is March 6, 2026. Now, um, I've 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 been I've been 17 years old before. I've been 15 years old. I've been 10 years old. All right. So now I'm 20 years old. So I've been taking my life as serious as possible. Now, sharing my life with you guys, either you're watching this video or you're probably not. We know that, okay, when you're going into adulthood, you have to take your life a little bit more seriously. Or if you've been taking your life as serious as ever, you should always you should always take your life seriously. All right, this shouldn't be an age where you oh, okay, I'm gonna start taking my life seriously. But when you're 20 years old, you're gonna have to take your life seriously. So, there's just, as an adult, responsibilities, everything. So, let me share some experiences I got going on with y'all. So, um, shoot, I should have prepared for this video, but, um, so I'm 20 years old and I'm a day trader. So, what got me into day trading? So, let's go over what got me into day trading. So, what got me into day trading is that I was actually I'm just now, well, I can't say just now, but I am like officially almost a year graduated from high school. So I graduated high school, but I got held back. I got held back in ninth grade, and then I got in trouble in high school, so they sent me to a boarding school. So I was in a boarding school, and in this boarding school, it took me away from my job because I was always working, and so I didn't have a job when I was at the boarding school. So I was like, okay, I'm going to need to find a way to go get some money. So I go on my laptop that I had at the boarding school because you need like some technology. And I'm like, how can I make money online? Because I can't make money at all. So then I'm like, all right, how can I make money online? Because I can't make money at all right now. So then I was like, I'm gonna have to work hard, right? I was like, I'm gonna have to work very, very hard for like the next 2 years straight in order for me to be straight forever, right? So I looked into Shopify, and then I was like, okay, I could start my own brand, my own clothing brand, or I could start whatever I have to start. But then I was like, this is too much for me. So I just laid off. I didn't even do it at all. Um, and then, so a couple years passed by. I'm still in that boarding school, so I got put on the suicide watch because I tried to kill myself. Um, I'm not trying to promote killing yourself at all. I'm not trying to promote killing yourself, but I did try to kill myself. I tried to like choke my neck out to where I couldn't breathe, and I tried to kill myself because that school was a lot. I was trying my best. I was working out. I was going to the gym, but it was a lot for me. Um, so I went to my room, cried my ass off. I was also very lonely. Like everyone at that boarding school, they had a roommate. I did not have a roommate. So take it as a blessing, take it for whatever you want. I'm at the place I'm at right now and I'm very grateful. But I went to my room, I laid in bed, almost cried my ass off, and then I tried to kill myself, and then I told somebody that, and then I I, I guess you know when you're in a boarding school, it's a private boarding school, by the way, it was a private boarding school. Things will easily get passed around, and they will fucking know. So I got this was during like November. I think it was because my birthday has passed, and usually I celebrate my birthday with my family, but at this time nobody could celebrate the birthday with me. So I think that's why I wanted to kill myself because I was going through some things that I didn't really recognize. But I tried to go to the gym, because that was really all I had. So I was always going to the gym. So then I tried to kill myself, and then they sent me on suicide watch, which if y'all don't know what that is, boarding kids, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Suicide watch. Um, so suicide watch. I got put on suicide watch, and then I at some point I thought it was kind of cool, but you know it was low key a blessing that I got put on suicide watch because I got to go home early. I got to go home, and like I said, it was around November, so y'all know what holidays around November is Thanksgiving. So I went on suicide watch, so Thanksgiving I got like an extra week of vacation break basically cuz they sent me home. They sent me home. And then uh then I was like all I knew was coffee, caffeine. All I knew was caffeine and gym. And then I was like, fuck, I just made my mom cry cuz like my mom just found out that I tried to kill myself and then she thought I was dead. So then my mom was crying and I was like, shit, I fucked up because now my stepdad's going to be mad at me. He's probably going to try to beat my ass because my mom cried. So I was like, fuck, I'm really fucked. And then he picked me up that very night. He picked me up and then I went home and then he was like, the fuck is going on? So I went home. All right, I sat down. I took my laptop. I sat down. I drank some coffee. Drank some fucking coffee. Sat down with the laptop. Drank some coffee, and then I did whatever the fuck I could. People were calling me. They was like, "Hey, dude, if you ever need me, here's my phone number." So I was like, "Okay, fine. I have your phone number." So I put down the phone numbers in my laptop notes, and then I drank some coffee. And then I'm trying to get into why I started day trading, by the way. Um, so that was like, fuck. You know what I need? I need some fucking money because I was like, I just need some money. I just need money so I could get some things. I want to own stuff. I was about 17. Yeah, I was 17 at the time. I was 17 years old. So going through all that, I was 17 years old. So I sat down with a laptop, drank some coffee. I was like, I'm going to figure some shit out. So I am talking to my mom because I was like, Mom, you cried. So I need to talk to you or something or be there. So I talked to her. I scrolling through TikTok. I don't have TikTok right now. I kind of deleted it because too much anxiety or whatever. Sorry, excuse me. I don't have it right now, but let's just pretend that like this is TikTok. So I'm scrolling through TikTok, right? And then I see some investment app and it's called Bloom. All right, let me show y'all what the investment app looked like. This is the app that got me started with everything. This right here. It was actually a pink icon. This is it right here. This is what I got into. I basically um I basically hacked this website. So if you go into this app, they're probably tracking me because they I done fucked their shit up. I don't know what my password is. Alright, forget it. This is the app that I was on, and then I ended up exploiting it. They give you free stocks, guys. They give you free stocks, so I did an infinite free stock glitch. Um, where's the photo? I did an infinite free stock glitch, alright? So I was getting infinite money. A real infinite money glitch, alright? I was getting $10,000 for 2 days of just exploiting. Um, so that's where I started to believe. That's where I believed you can make a lot of money. I believed it. I was like, okay, I made tens of thousands of dollars before, so I could do it again. And there, I just got lucky. I just got lucky. I did that one time, and then I believed. I was like, there's no turning back. If you make a lot of money one time, you can make a lot of money again. So I was like, there's no turning back. There's no way I'm just gonna make $10,000, 30,000, and then just not be able to make it ever again in my life. So okay, let me tell y'all something. They shut me down because they got a hold of me. They was like, hey, what's going on? And then they shut me down. All right, so fuck them. I don't work with them anymore. But they did teach me the basics. They told me something about day trade. Not really fuck them, but they did teach me how to day trade. Not how to day trade, but they told me that day trading's real. I didn't think it would actually last forever. So this app fucking got me started with making money. If it wasn't for this app, I probably would not be where I am at. Well, probably I would be because I believe in faith and everything and fate. But this app did not exist, I would not be here. Well, shut up. Anyways, listen. I explored them. They shut me down because I told the truth. I was honest and compliant. If I wasn't, I would probably be in jail because they were like, But even though I did nothing wrong, it's just I did nothing wrong. Their security system and their rules were just not there. So I took advantage of that. That's all I did. So what am I trying to say? Um yeah, so I did that and then um so now I day trade. Because I searched up how to make money online, best way to make money online. Because I knew money is money at this point. If you making money, money is money. Okay, you don't have to do hard work to make money as long as you're able. Because did I work hard to get the money? A little bit, but not really. It was literally just money going to you. So I was like, how can I just get money? So then I was like, okay, search up how to. Then there's this guy I searched up on YouTube. It was a Signal group. This guy posted signals on a pocket option thing. So let me show y'all what pocket option is. Well, I don't want to show y'all, but let's go over pocket option. This is pocket option. All right, it's basically, you know, it's basically kind of like day trading, but it's just this is what it is. Basically, you put in an order. Hold up, let me show y'all. Because I think I have it on this account. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not even gonna bother because I'm blocked. They've done blocked me a couple times because I'm doing some random shit, but it's basically you can double your money very easily, but you could also lose your money very easily. You guys know what I'm saying? So you can double your money or you can lose your money. So I was like, that's risky, right? I'm thinking, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to put my whole paycheck into this, and I'm gonna have to win like 3 times in a row. And I was like, then I'll be set for life. Well, I was like, you just gotta win 12 times in a row by putting your whole account on blast. And I was like, then you'll be rich and you could just get away. So like 500 times to 1,000, 1,000 times to 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, 32,000, 64,000. Then it's like 100,000. You know what I mean? I was like, think about it like that. Like that's thousands of dollars you can get just by obviously working your ass off and just playing it by the rules. But then I was like, okay, well, instead of me just gambling, I was like, is there a way that I could understand this so I could be like, instead of me just hoping for the best, that I can get it more secured. So then I was like trying to learn. Then I searched up how does the market move, or I was like, how does the pocket option stuff work, so I can make sure that I'm getting this secured. So I was like, okay, let's learn how this works. So I was like, so I started to learn. This guy, so then I learned. I think it was supply and demand. This I started watching this YouTube video on supply and demand, and it was basically these people traded on TradingView. I traded on Pocket Option. There's a difference. So I had to move from Pocket Option to the real, day trading community. Pocket Option, day trading community. I was a Pocket Option trader. So y'all keep in mind, I was in a boarding school, so like my connections were me, myself, and I, and my friends around me in boarding school. That you could literally you live close to them, so you can literally walk to their room, ask them any question you want, do anything you need with them. So I had a friend named Santiago, and he's a cousin of an old he's a cousin of somebody I know, and I always looked up to these people. And then his cousin came in, and I was like, yo, you know what? Let me try to put my boy on game, even though I was a loser. All right, I was losing when it came to pocket option. All right, I think I made $300 out of $20 before trading some like Filipino currency pair. But then, so I go up to my friend and I'm like, "Hey, dude, do you want to make money online? Do you want like you want to go over this stuff together?" And then he's like, "Dude, I already do that." But he was in the day trading community, and I was just a pocket option trader. So I tried to bring him into pocket options so we could start making money. But he already knew how to day trade, and I was like, "Shit, okay, you know what? That looks hella complicated, so I'ma just leave." And then, but he comes up to me and he's like, "Dude, look how much money I made." He's like, "Look how much money I just made." And then he's on a prop firm. He's on the old prop firm account challenge. He's like, "Look how much money I made. I just made 500. I just made your mama rent." And I'm like, "Wow, buddy, like good job." Like, dude. And I was like, "Dude, and I was like, at this point, put me on." I was like, put me on. Just show me what the fuck do you do? How do you know that? How are you doing so good? So I'm like, put me on. And then he's like, just made some money. And I was like, dude, uh, who's your mentor? How did you? Because he was like, yeah, dude, I watched this guy on YouTube. Ended up being TJR. So then I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna drop everything I'm doing. I'm gonna just learn some TJR, because like even though I was taking notes on how it worked, I was taking notes. But then he was like, yeah, I just watched TJR videos. I think I was getting into ICT, but then I just watched TJR, and then TJR just focused on ICT. Learned so much stuff, guys. This is free game, by the way, kind of. ICT learned like all this shit, but then TJR just learned three of ICT things after his thousands of little things he got going on. TJR just focused on three things, and that's why he's good. So I was like, okay, wow, fuck. Now I'm watching TJR. Now I'm taking notes. I was unprofitable. Now I'm profitable, but that's just not the way I learned. So, anyways, I graduate high school, and then I'm just giving a whole life story, but I graduated high school, then I just tried to trade. I think I was trading fair value gaps or whatever. It was dumb. Yeah, but no, I know, guys. It could get boring. You guys don't want to hear a whole life story, but I'm trying to. I always wanted to, do a draw my life or whatever. But yeah, no. So, yeah, I'm a day trader and I'm 20 years old. So I'm gonna have to worry about bills. I'm gonna have to worry about things. I'm gonna have to take my life serious. I'm gonna have to be making money and making a lot of money, making a lot of money. Cause I'm not gonna have no job. I'm not gonna be no employee. Well, there's nothing wrong with being an employee at all. As long as you're getting paid and making money, it doesn't matter. But like, I don't have a job right now, so I'm just gonna have to do what I can. Like I've always been having to do what I can every single time. Um, so yeah, like y'all know me. Um, on YouTube. As if you guys watch my old YouTube videos, you guys would see where I'm coming from. You guys would see those are the videos that I used to trade, how I used to trade. You guys don't have to watch the whole video. Y'all could just skip through, look how bad I was at trading. And then if you guys buy, I'll show you all some trades that I take now, maybe. But, on the private YouTube, y'all can see the type of trades that I take now and how I trade now compared to the trades I used to do and how I used to trade. And I even showed you guys the whole vlogs of like, hey guys, I got a job. And I showed y'all, just watch my old videos and y'all could see like I got a job. I was happy to start working. I was happy to start making money because I graduated from that boarding school. So now, you know, it's just taking our life super serious and we're going to have to become full-time day traders. We have to. We don't really have an option to not. It's kind of what I have to do. So I do have to vacuum, but I want to finish this video. Um, but yeah, a lot of this was sacrifice, a little bit of sacrifice, a little bit of faithfulness. I had to be as faithful as I can to trust the process. Know that God is always gonna have me as long as I do the things that I believe is right, moralistically. Um, Try not to break your morals. I break my morals a lot of the time, but I only break my morals because I know I have morals. Who knows? So yeah, I'm 20 years old. I turned 21 this year, so we're gonna have to do good. I'm pretty sure if I get max payouts, um, as fast as possible, I can make $100,000 in 2 months. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's time to take our life seriously. I'll try to make as much YouTube videos as I can. I can't promise a YouTube video every single day, but I will do what I can for y'all. Post what I can for y'all. Just do what's possible. I'll do what I can for y'all. For me. I'll do what I can. If y'all watching me, I already appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate y'all. If y'all subscribe to me, like my videos, I appreciate y'all. But a lot of this is very focused on just me, myself, and I. I'm not here to help anybody in this world, to be honest. As much as I wish and could help people in this world, it's just we're all in the same world. We're all in the same boat. Like we all have to look after ourselves. At the end of the day, like we have ourselves to worry about. You know. So yeah, no. Let's just lock in. All I have to do is pull up to the chart and mark some things down and then watch how they react, and then if I could catch the top or the bottom, then catch it. That's all I have to do without blowing an account in a single day. Like we're not here to blow accounts. So yeah. Let me mark out the chart with y'all though. Let me mark out the chart with y'all. It's 3:57. I'm not sure when the market closes. Alright, it closes in 17 minutes, so I can mark out the chart with y'all, cause look, it's already. I'm not gonna mark out everything with y'all. I'm just gonna mark out what I can. So gotta be careful. Dopamine, like, look, I know these are equal highs right here. I do use indicators. Okay, because like a big thing that like the big thing that TJR pushes out is that he says like indicators are stupid. He says indicators are stupid. And you know, I just marked out the charts. That's all I have to do. Um he says that indicators are stupid. Guys, I be on these. Where's A bands? Oh, yeah, I be in these. Y'all should join. But yeah, no, it's just ew, why I look so stupid? Golly, I gotta get myself together. But I'm running a I'm day trading, and then I'm trying to start running a drop shipping business, and then I'm gonna try to start running multiple things. So it's like it's just I don't know. It's just I try to start running some things. As a 20-year-old in this generation, there's obviously going to be people who are above me, not above me, but there are going to be people who are able to do more things than I can, better than me at like all these aspects. So as a 20-year-old, I'm doing what I can. Coming from a boarding school, definitely doing what I can. I was very cocky. I was very very cocky throughout my journey, and that the only thing that being cocky got me was it gave me the ego to get to where I needed to go, but it didn't grant me the consistent personality, or it didn't grant me the um it didn't grant me like everlasting, whatever it is. Like, like long term. It didn't grant me anything long term. Well, I got something long term, which is knowledge, skill in the market, but it didn't give me like any like long term friends or anything. Since I was being so cocky and arrogant, they only see me as the cocky, arrogant piece of shit. They don't see me as like who I really am. So that's why I wanted to make this video on y'all get to know who I am as a person. Um so yeah, I think this video was nice. I had to make this video. Let me charge my computer. Y'all, I just got my last paycheck at Dunkin', so we got $680 from working our job. So yeah. Let's go to the room where we sleep at, because sleep is important. You guys as a man, it's good to stay up and whatever. They say if you go on TikTok, they're going to try to tell you to like how to be a man on TikTok. The real way to be a man is by living life, making it on your own, and not try to fit into like stereotypical shit. Stereotypical shit is stereotypical shit, dude. Like, you don't have to fucking abide by what the world thinks is the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are they to tell you what to do with your life? They're dumb. They're trying to tell you, oh hey, like you should not do this if you're a man. Like, are you fucking serious? Who the fuck are you? You think you're my dad? You're not my dad. Respectfully, you're not my dad. So, thank y'all for watching. Like, seriously, it took me a very long time to get to where I'm at, to explain myself the way I do, to have the confidence and patience and not let my emotions rule over myself, because that takes a lot of training, hard training. Not everyone can do it. Everyone can do it, but not everyone has what it takes to do it. Thank y'all for watching. I'm just charging my laptop, that's all. I still want to talk to y'all about some things. I don't know. I think it's good to just talk to y'all. So let me see what we got going. Let me show y'all the trades that I don't have any pictures of the old trades I used to take. I do have videos on YouTube, but the trades that I take are better. Look. Look guys. Look. This is my training era. This is what I used to post on Instagram. If y'all could see. This is me training. Training my ass off. I even gave myself little notes about. I even gave myself some notes like do the work and do not be lazy. Things like that. I'm pretty sure I took that trade on my birthday, but I wasn't able to because we at the mall and stuff. But it was my birthday, and it was a beautiful Sunday market open sell off, and then a long position. It was a beautiful day, and then extra long positions. Like this is me training, and the amount of emotions that I feel rushing to me by looking at my practice, because I wish I could go back and just take these trades on funded accounts and pass them and get all the money that I was able to. I was taking it slow and I was learning how to actually like trade the right way. I was trying to learn how to trade by myself and everything, and then I ended up learning. So these are kind of important, because I could look and I could see. So it took a very long time of me just practicing, coming home, putting in some more work by like I just dude, I'm not trying to be a stereotypical ass nigga because like a lot of people would say, "Oh, a lot come home from work, put in more work." Like no, it's just what I did. I came home from work, I hopped on the chart, I put in some extra, I would mark out the charts and I would just watch the market, and then I let go of that part. Wow, now I quit my job because I'm confident enough that I can pass by doing the rules the right way. But I still have a little bit of more learning to do. Is the only reason why I'm thinking about like is this like the right way? What did I show y'all? I don't want to I hope I didn't show y'all all the y'all could just screenshot that stuff. Y'all could just easily screenshot. Let me make sure I didn't show y'all anything crazy. No, I didn't show y'all nothing crazy. Cause on my Instagram, I made sure that y'all could not, I made sure that y'all could not get, that y'all could not learn. I made sure y'all could not learn. But let me see. Yeah, I made sure y'all could not learn. When I posted on Instagram, I made sure that nobody was able to fucking find out how I trade. I remember, but it's not that funny because like it's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. Not nothing for nothing is funny. But nah, I made sure. Yeah, y'all ain't. If y'all take screenshots of that, y'all are not gonna learn how I trade just off of that screenshot. I made sure that you guys would not be able to. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm like, cause yeah, there would be some pictures that I just have in my camera roll. I'm not sure if I uploaded it to my Instagram, but I had it on my Instagram so y'all would not learn. I was sharp. I was fucking sharp. Sharp. I was sharp. Like you guys were not gonna get into how I trade at all. Like look at this. This is how I trade now. High risk reward. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, like look, if y'all look at this one, it's a lot of like, okay, let me go back, let me see. if this is appropriate to take a trade off of. Like, this was appropriate, this made sense. I would take a trade like this. Sunday market open. Yeah, Sunday market open, I would definitely take a trade like that. Easily. Easily. Like my mentor, he told me Sundays are the easiest days ever. If you only trade on Sunday, if you only trade on Sunday, you would see results. Like you would see results. Either you only trade on Sunday on a live account, because I think that's appropriate. If you trade on a live account on Sunday, you will make money. You will make a significant amount of money. Um, but when you're trading on a prop firm account, like a Top Step account challenge, then that is actually like, um, if trading on a prop firm account is just like is like you want to pass the prop firm as fast as possible so you can get that payout, and I respect that. But if I open a live account, I'm not going to trade every day on my live account. I'm probably going to trade prop firms Monday through Friday, and then on Sundays as well. Sunday through Friday, I would trade my prop firm account challenges, but on my live accounts, I will only trade Sunday, if that makes sense. But yeah, no. I've been practicing for some time. That's why I haven't been posting on YouTube, because I was really locked in. I was so locked in, I wasn't worried about making a YouTube video. But yeah, I just showed y'all how I trade now. So yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching me. I don't mentor nobody. I'll never teach how I trade. And now I gotta stick to that. Unless y'all pay me like a lot of money. But I'm probably not gonna teach nobody in this world how to trade, because if I'm making money, why would I try to teach everyone else in this world how to make money? Just so they take it away from me. I'll probably have to make my first couple $100,000 before I start teaching y'all, if I'm being completely honest. And here's the prices, y'all. Here are the prices. $1,000 for private YouTube videos. Discord access, if you want to join my Discord, it's $1,000. Um, it's $1,000 to join my Discord. Alright, nice. I don't want to show y'all the document because I'm afraid it might actually have how I trade in there, and you guys can screenshot and get it. But this is the Discord channel y'all will get access to. It's just me in the channel. It's literally just me, and it's basically just it's another Instagram studio. So it's just me going like extremely private, kind of. It's a private Discord. Nobody has access to it except for me. So nobody, unless y'all give me $1,000, and if y'all do, I'm not gonna show y'all how to trade. So it's just y'all just hang out with me, I guess, in multiple platforms, you know, and I could talk to y'all. That's really all it is. And then personal Nasdaq analysis. This is just me giving y'all like trade signals, I guess. This is bullshit. I'm probably going to get rid of that. I don't like this part. And then the mentor, I just gave you guys the link to the guy who taught me. And that's really all it is. And then you guys have to put in the work to actually learn and take your life seriously to make the investments. But yeah, that's all. I hope y'all like enjoy it. But I do have another stream. Let's get into drop shipping. My brother showed me drop shipping stuff, so I do have my own brand. I do have my own drop shipping brand. This is my account. So I do have my own drop shipping brand in Shopify. So I'm starting this out. It's going to be fun. This is basically going to replace my Dunkin' Donut job, because this is going to be the responsibilities I have. But I'm not going to have anyone rushing me to clock in. So basically, I'm working on my own time. I do have to be attentive every single day at a certain time, but like this is just me going trying to be responsible. So check it out. What do you mean? I thought that been the name of my Shopify stores was Trade Smile. TRD Smile. Look, I have some products. I have some products. What? Yo, chill, bro. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I have 2 stores now? Dude, guys, like, I'm just now getting into trade. I'm just now getting into fucking drop shipping. And I'm not really I should take it seriously, but like I don't take it seriously because like I don't really need it that much because I'm already a professional day trader. But what the hell? Like this is my brother. He's like, dude, let's drop ship. So I was like, all right, bet, let's drop ship. He doesn't have a computer, by the way. It would be better if he had a computer. So I'll probably try to buy him a computer so he could take this seriously. This is his thing. I used to drop ship on Depop. It was another thing I used to do, but I don't really want to get into all of that stuff. I just want to make it as simple as possible. This is my drop shipping story, okay, guys? I sell this. I actually have one of these. So I sell this one for a reasonable price. I sell this for $35. These go for 40, so I'm not really making any much commission. I just told y'all a lie, by the way. I really buy this for like $6, sell it for 35. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good deal. This one, I'm not gonna lie, because these sell for $40, $50. I'm selling it for 35, and competition sells it for like $16 or whatever. My vendor sells it to me for 16 or $6, so that's pretty good. And this one, electric toothbrush, this one sells for about $1 or $6. I sell it for 20, so it's profit. Profit is profit. I ain't complaining. And then, so these are some pretty good products in my eyes. This foam roller, I don't think anyone's gonna buy this, but I did put it on here. I could get some real nice things on my Shopify store, cause guys, y'all have to realize like when you're a drop shipper, it's not necessarily the products. Well, it is the products, but it's not just products. Like you get products anywhere. It's your personality. And then the type of products you get just off your personality, because your interests are going to be listening to product, that will get you some nice things. But guys, I'm getting fucking tired, sweaty and shit. I think I'm just going to play Xbox Vacuum. And yeah, I hope y'all like the video. I will be posting this to my YouTube, but I appreciate y'all listening to me yap. I'm about to go play Xbox or something. I can't pause the video. I would pause it and then cut and then. But no, thank y'all for watching. I love and appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video, of course. But peace out. I love y'all. Bye.